There's a warning CV scammers are exploiting the tough job market as people return to work after summer. So how can you make sure you don't get scammed? LinkedIn has warned that job hunters are being targeted by fake accounts offering to help with your CV or find a job.
A strong reminder that you don't need to pay someone to make a CV for you. Job hunting is hard enough. You don't need to be scammed on top of that. As a recruiter, I reviewed thousands of CVs and the best ones were simple, easy to follow, with lots of keywords. You need to make the recruiter's life easy. A CV is about you, but it's not for you. For a second, just put yourself in the recruiter's shoes. You've got one vacancy with hundreds of CVs to review. How will you find the right person? First, early applicants will have an edge. Second, you want to see relevant keywords and phrases from the get-go so you can decide whether or not to continue looking at a CV. You want the CV to have a simple layout that's easy to read and follow. In fact, I have a free CV template with detailed instructions that you can download. But let's rate some CVs quickly and I'll tell you which one is the best one. You don't need a photo. It just opens the door for discrimination and bias. And you definitely don't need those big blue circles. They are unprofessional and distracting. On layout alone, I rate the CV 3 out of 10. With this CV, having your CV split out in columns like this makes it harder to follow. And also, you don't need an objective. We know the objective is to get a job. Also, you don't need to put your full address. This is what makes it easier for you to get scammed. Your full name, your full address, and a photo of yourself just is perfect information for a scammer. I'm rating the CV 1 out of 10. Now, this is a 10 out of 10 CV. It's simple, clean, easy to follow. Your experience is summarized in the professional summary. There's a skills section that covers technical skills relevant to the job. If we get a bit closer to the work history section, you can see lots of verbs, measurable results, and job-specific keywords. There's about 4 to 6 bullet points, which is a good amount of bullet points. You don't need too many bullet points for one job. And then the education section. If you have lots of experience, you can move this section to the bottom of the CV. If not, keep it at the top if you have less years of experience. The additional info section is optional, only include if it's relevant to the job. I have a free CV template with detailed instructions you can download so you don't have to pay someone to create a CV for you.